Welcome back. Eskom CEO Brian Molefe has broken down in tears when responding to the damning Public Protector's report on state capture.
Molefe has accused Advocate Thuli Madonsela of painting him with a brush of corruption without giving him a chance to answer for himself.
Eskom holding a scheduled media briefing to present its latest financial report. The parastatal had said it would only give a response to what is said about it in the state capture report tomorrow, not at today's briefing. But after presenting the financial statement, Brian Molefe could not hold himself from responding to the Public Protector. In the report, Thuli Madonsela accuses Public Enterprises Minister Lynn Brown of packing the Eskom board with people who have business ties with the Guptas, that the board improperly entered into a supply contract with the Gupta-owned Teketa company, and that Eskom improperly made a prepayment of more than 600 million rand to Teketa. Molefe has denied any impropriety in Eskom's dealings with the Guptas.
The prepayment coal has been delivered. The prepayment debt is settled. I don't understand what the Public Protector means by wasteful expenditure. It is settled. They don't owe us money from the prepayment deal. We did the prepayment deal because the prepayment deal was done with other companies in the past.
Madonsela's report also says Molefe is a personal friend of the Guptas. He is a frequent visitor to their home and has been in regular telephone contact with one of the Gupta brothers.
The Public Protector says, my cell phone reflects that I was in Section World 14 times, in the area of Section World, close to the proverbial head of goats. I was there in Section World 40. My cell phone record says I was in the area. My cell phone record says I was in the area.
Molefe then accused Thuli Madonsela of denying him an opportunity to state his side of the story.
The Public Protector has painted me with a corrupt brush. There will be a commission of inquiry established 6 months from now. We will get the results maybe 18 or 24 months from now. During that period, my children will be taunted at school. Your father is corrupt, your father is corrupt. When there is no basis. When I think there is no basis.
The media briefing was almost abandoned as Molefe broke down in tears and took a while to compose himself. Eskom Board Chairman Dr. Ben Ngubane has expressed full confidence in Brian Molefe and also says there is no need for the board to step down. The Public Protector's report also touched on another state-owned enterprise, Denel. It alludes to allegations that the state arms manufacturer entered into a joint venture with a Gupta-owned company called VR Laser, and that in order to pave way for the transaction, the company's chief executive officer, chief financial officer and company secretary were suspended and are currently facing unrelated disciplinary charges. Denel says what is in the Public Protector's report is not new and it awaits further investigations which have been recommended by Thuli Madonsela and which will fully cooperate with them. On Transnet, Madonsela cited newspaper reports suggesting that the board shifted a multi-million rand consultancy contract from a company called Regiments to a Gupta-linked company called Trillion Capital. She said she was going to investigate the matter further in the second phase of her investigation. Transnet says it has noted Madonsela's report and will cooperate with the new Public Protector if she requires additional information from it. On SAA, the report details the testimony of former ANC MP Feki Mentor that she was called to the Gupta home in Johannesburg in the presence of President Jacob Zuma and offered the post of Public Enterprises Minister in return for cancelling the SAA route to India, which she turned down. The report also talks about SAA spending almost 10 million rand on buying the Gupta-owned New Age newspaper 3 months after it was launched. SAA says it has noted the report and will cooperate with further investigations recommended by Madonsela. And on the SABC, the report cited testimony by EFF leader Julius Malema alleging an improper relationship between the public broadcaster and the Gupta-owned TNA company and New Age newspaper. Madonsela has recommended an investigation into that as well. The SABC is yet to comment. Bongeni Muchwa, SABC News, Johannesburg.